Hey YouTube, I was looking around YouTube and I really didn't see a video on this, so I figured I'd share it. Maybe it's common knowledge, maybe it's not, but either way, here we go. One thing I like to do is do freezer bag cooking when I go backpacking, and it seems to be working out pretty good for me. I usually use the Ziploc freezer bags, of course, the name brand ones, and like I said, it works out pretty good. I haven't had any problems with that. I know some people have some issues with doing the freezer bag thing, and talking about the plastic and all that, but this isn't about that. So how I usually start off is I split up some beef. Now one thing that I've already done here is already put it into a couple bags already. But what it is 80% ground beef. Again, it doesn't really matter how fatty it is because I put it on my dryer. I brown it up really good in a frying pan. Make sure it's fully cooked. Then I run that under water, so it really washes all that fat off. And get in there and just make sure it's all clean. Get rid of all that fat that you can when you're washing that off. So again, it doesn't really matter how how good 90%, 95, 99 or whatever, because you're washing the fat. I mean, a lot of times when you make these, you're not really doing that. So you might want to go a little higher quality. So I already did that. Put that in a couple bags already. I usually go with about a quarter cup of ground beef in my bags, and I usually split the meals into two. So I usually get like a hamburger helper. There's the store brand one, stroganoff, the Betty Crocker one. I get some lasagna. I already did that one. So we go ahead and get those. Now they have chicken helper ones and stuff too. I've actually done some ground turkey with those. It turns out pretty good. Poultry's poultry, I guess I figure. So it's usually not too bad. Another thing that you'll have to do is get a scale that measures in grams, ounces. Of course, I use grams because it's a little bit, a little easier to use that. I got this one off Amazon for about 19 bucks. Again, it seems to be working pretty good for me. Turn that on. Zero it out to get rid of the bulb. And like I said, I split these into two. So we got 119 divided by 2. So I need about 59 grams of noodles in this bag. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now once I do get done, this I still store them in the refrigerator just because, I even store the dried beef in there. It doesn't take up too much room. My wife gives me the bottom drawer, so that seems to work out pretty good for me. And then, when I take them out, they're still going to last, a week or whatever outside, or probably even longer. But, I've only ever gone out for, a week, and they seem to be perfectly fine. So again, that's split in two, and then now we have the powder. Again, make sure it's nice and zeroed out. Splitting them into two seems to fill me up pretty good after a nice, good full day of backpacking. One divided by 2. Now, like I said, you can certainly do the math in your head. I actually like having the calculator right here, so there's no question as to what I'm going for when I'm looking at these numbers. So 42 more. There we go. 35. And there I got 2 meals ready to go. Beef stroganoff, one of my favorites. Like I said, it's been working out pretty good for me. I think I got these at my store brand one for maybe $1. The 80% ground beef, is usually pretty cheap. And again, you're washing that fat off, so it's not a big problem. It seems to be working out pretty good for me. Again, if you never did freezer bag cooking, what I normally do for these is I actually fill it up to at least the food, if not a little bit higher. And then you would try to get out as much air as you can. You slide that into a little pot cozy or something to kind of keep that warm. Wait about 15 minutes. You got to simmer these on the regular stove for about 15 minutes, so certainly no big surprise there. And that actually kind of continues to cook the noodles and all. And like I said, it turns out really well. Because this is sort of a homemade kind of dinner. Sometimes they turn out maybe a little bit more, a little runny. So what I'll do is I'll also take a Ziploc bag of mashed potato flakes, and I'll just throw a little bit of that in there, mix it all around. That tends to absorb up the excess liquid, and mashed potatoes take the flavor of kind of really whatever you put it into. So it seems again to be working out really well for me. Like I said, I didn't really see something like this. There might be something on there. Who knows? Maybe it'll help somebody out. Hope you like it. See you.